What's up, JP Nation? This is your boy JP. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to ItzJustJP, where we talk basketball in terms of skits, analysis, breakdowns, you name it. We have it here. Reactions, we have it here on ItzJustJP. Hey, make sure you click that red button over there that says subscribe. And then click the notification bell for when my next upload is, and you will know when my next upload is if you click that notification bell. Man, we are getting close to 1,000 subscribers. It's been so real, and I am blessed and thankful for each and every one of you that been through my journey and giving me the love and support and feedback. Just thank y'all so much. I am just honored and privileged and blessed, and so thankful for doing this in less than a year. Just unbelievable. I thought it was going to take me a while, but just thank y'all so much for the love and support and the consistency too as well. This has been one of my favorite subjects and discussions that I just want to talk about, because every single year is going to get brought up, especially after the circumstances in the 2012 playoffs when he tore his ACL. And you know, the future and career trajectory is just so much different than when he was about to be in his prime and was killing the league before that injury. We're talking about Derrick Rose, and the question that's just been brought up every single year by NBA fans is: Derrick Rose a Hall of Famer? Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? Does he deserve to get in? Does he not deserve to get in? We'll just go ahead and talk about it, and I want y'all to comment down below and just let me know your thoughts and opinions. If you think D Rose is a first ballot Hall of Famer, or if he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, or he doesn't deserve to be Hall of Fame, just comment down below. So looking at Derrick Rose, a guy coming out of Simeon High School, very high recruit, wearing the number 25 with the late Ben Wilson. When you're the best player at that high school, you wear number 25 just for respect. And then going to Memphis and losing in the championship to Mario Chalmers, still can't believe it. And then being the number one draft pick in the 2008 NBA draft by his hometown Chicago Bulls. Just a kid's dream and fantasy to be drafted by your hometown, and first year winning Rookie of the Year and killing the Boston Celtics in the playoffs in that first round. It was just kind of just making me sweat just thinking about it. I still can't get over it, but the Celtics still won eventually though. But you see that he was coming, you know, he was coming. And then the next year, making his first All-Star game, and his points went up. And then in the 2010-2011 season, just had a phenomenal season, and the Chicago Bulls were the best team in the Eastern Conference and won MVP, the youngest player at 22 years old to win MVP. Just unbelievable. You could tell that this kid has something, and you could tell that his future was so bright and was on our way to a phenomenal NBA career. And then the next year, you know, still was one of the best players in the league, still making All-Star games. And then in the 2012 playoffs against Philadelphia, had that torn ACL, and the way you see his face, you just thought, oh no, it's not gonna happen. This doesn't happen. You could just tell it was something serious, and then it really sidelined him and really changed the trajectory and future of his career, bouncing from teams to teams. He stayed with Chicago for a little bit, then moved on to New York, then he went to Detroit, then he went to Cleveland, then went to Minnesota, then back to New York. Oh man, it's just been an up and down roller coaster for Derrick Rose. But you seen right now with the Knicks, his future is bright, and actually is one of the positive reasons the Knicks made the playoffs for the first time in a while, because of his play. And Tom Thibodeau, his old coach from the Chicago Bulls days, is the coach for the New York Knicks. And he had that amazing playoff run. So shout out to D Rose. Shout out to D Rose for never giving up, and people just gave up on him, and it's been really sad, Joe. It's been really sad. When you're looking at his accolades, like I said, 2010-2011 MVP, 3-time All-Star, 2010-2011 All-NBA, 2008-2009 Rookie of the Year, 2008-2009 All-Rookie. Career stats right now: 18.5 points a game, 3.3 rebounds per game, 5.5 assists per game, and 0.8 steals a game. Derrick Rose was on his way to being a first ballot Hall of Fame. When you look at the first 4 seasons of his career, averaging 21 points a game, 3.8 rebounds a game, and 6.8 assists per game, including the 3 All-Star appearances, like we said, and the MVP trophy. And like I said, that ACL injury in that first round of the playoffs against the Philadelphia Sixers, he missed the next season, and he became like a Grant Hill, because remember, Grant Hill was dominant, was a beast with the Detroit Pistons, was just killing everybody, and he was supposed to have been the next Jordan. He was supposed to have been the next guy that was going to take over the league, and then that ankle injury, he just never been the same after that ankle injury, coming back too early, and he became a role player. And Derrick Rose did the same thing. He carved out a nice reserve role for himself for several teams after coming back from the injury, and dealing with the off-court issues, but he just never returned back to the MVP form of himself, which is really sad. But Rose's career is definitely one of the all-time what-ifs in NBA history. When you make a starting 5 of the what-ifs career, definitely D Rose or Penny Hardaway would be the starting point guard. I would rather have D Rose at the point guard and Penny Hardaway at the shooting guard. But that's just my opinion, though. But yeah, he's definitely up there in the what ifs in NBA history. Rose is a very fascinating Hall of Fame case on this list, and you see how the NBA and you see how the Hall of Fame is, the Naismith Hall of Fame. It's not just the NBA Hall of Fame, but it also is what you did in college, high school, everything basketball-wise, and also in the Olympics too as well. So basically, it just celebrates everything you have done since you picked up a basketball. And you saw T. Mac got inducted in the Hall of Fame, and you saw, guys, Grant Hill got inducted to the Hall of Fame. So it's very fascinating, because a lot of people's like, well, they need to make a separate. Yeah, we have the FIBA Hall of Fame, we have the College Basketball Hall of Fame, and we have the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. I'm sad. I'm not happy that it's everything together. They should have a separate Hall of Fame for just NBA career only, because it just seems like the Naismith Hall of Fame is just so watered down, and then the name value gets more recognition than just the overall career stats. So D Rose has a big name value because he was so popular in the league, and everybody loves him, and people have the Rose jerseys and everything. Resurrected the Chicago Bulls, even though Ben Wallace couldn't do anything when he was the franchise and couldn't do anything, and then D Rose came in and basically just took that Chicago Bulls role and just took it on him and put it on his back. So it's it's just crazy with the fascinating, and then also being the youngest MVP in NBA history. It's such a fascinating case, though. He would be the first league MVP to not make the Hall of Fame, which is crazy. Pure resume, MVP award aside, is he a Hall of Famer? I've been battling back and forth with this. I've said yes, he probably won't be a first ballot Hall of Fame, but the way, like I said, the NBA Hall of Fame is in terms of it being watered down, I think he'll make the Hall of Fame. It won't be first ballot. I think it might take a while for him to get in. And there's going to be a lot of arguments. It might have to come down to maybe for 1 year that there was no names on the list that is Hall of Fame worthy, that is not a big name recognition. So maybe D Rose can get into that. Like I said, if T Mac makes the Hall of Fame, if Grant Hill makes the Hall of Fame, because they're what ifs too as well, I think he'll get in the Hall of Fame eventually. Just not in the first ballot though. But you have a lot of media experts that will be like, oh my God, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. No, not like that. So he'll definitely get in the Hall of Fame. I want to hear from y'all folks. What's your thoughts? If you think Derrick Rose is a Hall of Famer, if you think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, if you don't think he's a Hall of Famer, please comment down below and just tell me why. Hey, thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hey, if you're a new subscriber, subscribe down below to ItzJustJP for more basketball content. Click the notification bell. You will know when my next upload is. I'm JP. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.